In this tutorial, we're going to go through the steps of creating a live chat in your iLearn 2.5 course. I'm in a course and I'm going to go turn editing on, either by clicking on turn editing on under the course administration or using the button under my image on the top right. I'm going to go to the week that I want to create the activity or the resource in. We're going to click on Add an Activity or Resource. From the list, we're going to select Chat and click the radio button to the left. We're going to go to the bottom of the page and click on the Add button. And this will bring up our chat window information. First thing we do is have to name the chat and give it a description. These are in red, so they're required fields. We're just going to call this one Weekly Chat. You can set up chats for office hours or for anything you possibly would want to have a real-time conversation with students. And for the description, again, I'm just going to copy and paste, speed this up. And I don't need to put that again on the course page since they're the same. Now for the chat sessions, I said I was going to have them once a week. So we're going to decide what day of the week. I think that every Friday they should have a chat. So I'm going to set that up for Friday, March 7th. And under the republish session times, don't publish any of the chat times, no repeats, at the same time every day or at the same time every week. Well, I'd like them at the same time every week. And then save the past sessions, never delete them. I'd like to keep mine that way so that I have a reference if I want to go back and see what the chats were. And everyone can view the past chats. This is up to you. You can either make them visible or not visible. Under the common module settings, that is for visibility and I want it to show. And I'm not going to use it for groups in this particular setting, though you can. And I'm not going to restrict access. So now I'm going to save and return to course. I'm going to turn editing off so that you get a view of what it looks like in the course. And this is Weekly Chat. So we can click on the chat and you click here to enter the chat room. And I'm the only one in there right now, but if I had other members, I could start typing here, and they could write back real-time live. I'm going to pause the video and then add a couple students so that you can see what that looks like. All right, now let's take a look at what I've done. I logged in, and then Jackalope, he logged in, and he wanted to know what the assignment is that's due tomorrow. And I'm going to tell him to check the syllabus. And then logged in as Big Bad Bob. I'm going to click on the chat. And now you'll see that Bob gets that same window. And he is going to say, oh, yes. He sees it listed. We have, I'm going to close this browser window just so you can see. This is Big Bad Bob. He was logged in and he's making statements. I'm making statements. Jackalope is making statements, but we can all talk to each other real time. And that is how the chat works. It can come in really handy if you have students who can't make it to your office hours but would like your feedback. So that is how you use a live chat in iLearn 2.5.